Welcome to the Village of Buchanan Board of Trustees regular meeting on Tuesday, July 5th, 2022. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I'm going to try to wear the mask tonight. I have a cold and I don't want to share my germs with everyone, so just bear with me. Okay, approved minutes, May 24th, 2022. That was a workshop meeting. Any comments, corrections? We good? Okay, I'd like to make a motion to approve the meeting minutes of May 24th. Can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we're moving right on to the workshop meeting. That was workshop meeting, so June 7th board meeting. Any comments, corrections? Nothing?
Nope.
Okay. I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes of the June 7th, 2022 board meeting. Can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. The next is comments from the floor, agenda items only. Okay. Sure. Come up. You have to come up to the podium.
This is an agenda item, so Ches Pasquale, Chief. I just wanted to come tonight, and I wanted to, as a resident, I wanted to welcome our new police officer here. Welcome. I wish you a lot of luck, and always be safe. And hopefully I'll get to know a little about you. I live on Tate Avenue, so when you see me outside, stop in and say hello. Okay? I just wanted to come and say that.
All right. Thanks, Cheech. That was nice. Good. Okay. We're going to remove from the agenda certificates of appreciation for the logo redesign contest winner. We're just not prepared to do that this evening. So, good evening. Under new business, A is resolution and swearing in of police officer Eric Romeo. So let me first of all read the resolution. Whereas there is a vacancy in the Village of Buchanan Police Department, and whereas the Chief of Police, Shane Farrell, has previously interviewed several candidates for the position, and whereas the Village Board has met with his recommended candidate, and whereas the current candidate is already appointed permanently as a police officer in the town of Poughkeepsie Police Department and is willing to transfer to the Village of Buchanan. And whereas Eric Romeo has successfully completed a background investigation and medical evaluation has been approved by Westchester County Civil Service, now therefore be resolved that Eric Romeo of 21 in Poughkeepsie, kind of skip that, B, and is hereby appointed as police officer in the Village of Buchanan Police Department starting July 6, which is tomorrow, at a salary of $96,894. Be it therefore resolved that said Eric Romeo shall arrange for the resignation and reinstatement of his civil service status to the Village of Buchanan, and be it therefore resolved that the hiring of said officer is subject to the terms and conditions of the Village's collective bargaining agreement with the Federation of Police and any memorandums of understanding thereafter. And so can I have a motion to approve the appointing of Police Officer Eric Romeo?
Make a motion to approve the resolution as read.
Okay, can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And Police Officer Romeo, I would like you to come up to the podium where I will swear you in. Chief, I'd like you to come also. And if the board members would like to come up and stand next to us. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you for not running me over.
My pleasure.
Because I'd like to get a picture with everybody also. This is exciting. Come on over this way, guys.
Where do you want me?
Can we move this?
Move the podium in the front.
Yeah, let's move it. Who's got muscles? Sean's got muscles. He had his Wheaties this morning. Okay, good. All right, thank you, Sean. All right, good, thank you. Yeah, you can stand right next to the microphone. And then I'd like the
Let's
board,
look around.
yeah, come around. Shane, please stand next to him also.
There you go.
All right, we good? Got a gap here. Okay. Raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Eric Roman,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the position of Village of Buchanan Police Officer
of the position of Village of Buchanan Police Officer
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
And welcome to Buchanan. Wait till we all come together. Yeah, if you could, that would be great. Thank you. Come over here. Don't be shy. Yeah, nah, we're good, Sean. But are we in, like, close enough?
Yeah, you guys look good.
Oh, good, thank you.
Great.
All right, thank you. And if the family would like to also come up, take a picture, okay? Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Great, looks good.
All right, thank you for coming, family. It's important that the family, you know, the police officer's family also support, and I see you got a lot of support. Good. This is a great community. I'm sure you've talked to Officer Farrell. This is a really great community, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy working here. Okay. We do not have a lengthy agenda this evening. Sorry. The next motion is to authorize Kinosato Art Center, I hope I said that correctly, to hang a mural on the village property at 218 Westchester Avenue, which is on the tennis court fence. I'm going to make a motion to approve the use of putting art on the tennis court fence, and then we'll explain what that is. Can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Well, on the
Aye.
question, do
Oh, I'm
we
sorry.
know what it's gonna look like?
No, Marcus, you've been, I'm sorry.
No, they applied for a grant, and they have to get their grant award, then they're gonna paint the mural and present it on the fence. If the board wants to pre-approve it, it's up to you guys, but it's your problem.
We'd just like to know if it meets our community standards, you
Yeah.
know. If some forms of art aren't suitable
exactly,
for that
yeah.
placement around the playground and stuff.
I don't know what it is gonna be about, or what it's gonna be, somebody help out.
It is going to be in conjunction with the Buchanan Verplank students.
Correct, correct.
Okay.
Right, right, the students will be working with the artist.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Sure, obviously it'll meet those standards. Okay, cool. You got it.
And I think originally it was going to be about the Hispanic family, and now what I've seen is they've changed it up, so it's the history of Spanish people within the Tri-Village, Buchanan, Verplank, Montrose. So that was the latest,
That's
you
fine.
know.
I got it.
And if you're feeling artistic, Sean, join in. No, I'm not an artiste.
Not particularly, no.
I hear you. So, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Yeah, that's not one of my things. Okay. Information from officers and departments. So we have the justice reports, May 2022. One of them was $3,379. The other one was $15,086. So received and filed. Police report, May 2022. So I know there's somebody that will be, have any discussion on that. Dan, are you, I forget, are you the, or is it you, Steve? Okay, so Steve might have a few comments on the report and police department. So received and filed. Highway report, May 2022. Household trash, I like to tell people what we're doing here, or what the highway department is doing. 87 tons household trash, dumpsters only 10.18 tons, bulk and dumpsters, a combination. Also, bagged leaves, 10 tons, metal, 3 tons. Chipper, the chipper was out, 26 yards, and e-waste TVs, 16, monitors, 3. Okay, the wastewater plant, treated gallons were 8,946,000 gallons. Sludge removal was 95,000 gallons. We have an inspection report for the sewer treatment plant. And it was a good report. So happy to see that.
That was a very detailed report, the annual report, so.
Oh, so it's a once-a-year report, okay.
They do quarterly reports, but this was a big inspection between the DEC and the county.
Oh, okay, all right.
So they're very good.
Good, good. Glad to hear that. Building Department, May of 2022, building permits issued, COs issued. Buchanan Engine Company for May 2022, 0 structure fires, EMS assist 12, other emergencies 2, mutual aid given 2. Let's see, what else do we have? Zoning Board, May 11, 2022, received and filed. Prosecutor's report, we have got a separate. Attorney's report, Attorney Stephanie Porteous, do you have anything for us this evening?
I do not.
Okay, thank you. Stephanie is remote today. She has been in contact with someone who tested positive for COVID, so thank you, Stephanie, for not sharing.
You're welcome.
Administrator's report. Marcus, do you have anything for us?
Just on the update, at the last meeting, I thought Route 9A will probably almost be done. There was delay in the delivery of materials. The new report I have is delivered, they will start working as of Thursday.
Okay.
And the material should be in. So we should see construction happening on Route 9A for the sidewalks starting on Thursday, and it will stay at the site until it's completed.
Okay.
So I don't know what the deadline is going to be of completion, but at least the contract will be there, have the material, and hopefully we'll see that sidewalk completed in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's been a long process.
Yes.
I'd like to see that done.
That was one of my questions tonight.
Yeah.
I got you.
You got me. The holdup was if there was a material
It was-
delay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then of course, the state DOT is allowed to serve work within holiday season as well. So they have to wait for that report as well from the DOT.
Oh, my gosh. This is,
State stipulations.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been a long process, but it's looking good, and it's almost done.
Yep.
Good. Happy to hear that. Trustees report, we'll go around the room. Sean, we'll start with you.
Thanks. I just have a couple of questions of Marcus. I had forgotten to ask you a few things when I've been down there the last couple of days. Do you know what the status of the real estate agent hiring for the property that we were going to sell on Albany Post Road and Blakely Avenue?
I got 2 proposals from 2 real estate agents. I'll email them to the board. We can take a look at it. It's interesting, I did get a call from an individual that was thinking of opening a business, might be interested in buying the property as well. I was wanting to see if they got any kind of offer, give back to the board. I haven't got an update from this morning yet. But I do have 2 real estate agents with 2 proposals, and I'll get them over to you guys, and you can discuss it.
Years ago, we did have a price that we had asked for a property. I don't know what the appraisal is of it now, but
We can, depending on what, if this woman does want to offer something, we can also put a bid out, and we have our assessor give us a estimate number for the value as well.
Yes.
So we can get that action, if we want to do it of ourselves, or we got 2 real estate agents with 2 different proposals, I'll get it to the board.
And also, I was wondering if you had any information on the broadcast problems. I know we had spoken about the need for repairing some of our broadcast equipment.
It's done. So the most recent meeting should be on channel 12, whatever the cable access channels.
For both Verizon and Optum?
Yes, so that's been corrected a couple, probably 2 weeks ago, or 3, something like that.
All right. And we did have somebody come before us asking about putting in the limo company at the property that's for sale. Has there been any more contact or discussion about it?
The property in question
Yes.
is up in debate between to property owners.
Okay.
So that property is not on the market anymore.
It's up for what?
It's not on the market.
Okay.
At this point. It's being-
Because I remember there was an issue about an easement that was in the back, and the real estate agent felt that the easement was no longer in that area, and that is on the print, so I want to make sure that it never gets lost in
That's a
the...
good point. We'll keep that in mind, but at this point, the whole use of the
Okay.
property is in question right now.
Okay. That's all I had, thanks.
All right, thank you. Trustee Laker.
Yeah, thank you, Mayor. I don't have too much to say. Just hope everyone had a great 4th of July weekend. Anybody that was down at the Peekskill waterfront and happened to see the fireworks on, I think, Friday, Trustee Capicati put on a great show for everybody. And in addition with the fireworks, I know a lot of people are aware of, Trustee Capicati doing a great fireworks show at the Mount Carmel Feast, which does start this Sunday. And, I've seen firsthand the amount of time and effort that, Trustee Capicati has put in to that great community event. So I hope everybody comes out and enjoys themselves.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Steve.
Thank you.
I didn't have anything other than, our thoughts and prayers go out to the people in Highland Park with the shooting that took place yesterday. So just keep them in your thoughts and prayers.
Trustee Capicati. what do you have
Yes,
for us?
my turn.
Yes, it is.
Thank you, Mayor. First of all, congrats to Officer Romeo again. This is a great community, and you'll really enjoy our community, and you have great guys to work with. Happy 4th of July to everybody. I hope everybody had a great time. Like Steve said, I have my feast this weekend, not my feast, Our Lady of Mount Carmel's feast. I hope everybody can attend. It's going to be our 100th anniversary. It's a tradition that we'd like to keep going. It's great for our community. It's great for, the Italian-American tradition, although it's not only Italian-American, we are multicultural in our club, and we're always looking for new members.
Why is he looking at me?
We have a women's auxiliary as well.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
Mr. Stewart, Sean's a member, Steve's a
Yeah,
member.
Okay.
So, that's a big thing going on. I did have a question for you about the paving for the gas main they installed on Tate Avenue. Are we still letting that settle? Is that what's going on?
That's correct, yeah.
And what is the time frame on that?
I'll get you a comment that has specifications.
Yeah.
How long you want to leave it.
I did have a resident question me why it hasn't been repaired yet. That's all I'm asking,
Yeah, I'll
in case they're watching.
Timeline for you.
Okay, great. And that's all I really have. I hope everybody's enjoying their summer. Thank you.
All right, thank you. First of all, congratulations, Anthony, for being president of the feast, we'll call it. The old timers here, we call it the feast, Our Lady of
Yeah,
Mount Carmel.
Thank you.
On their 100th anniversary. And I want to thank the city of Peekskill for the firework display, because they paid for it. So in the future, if you go to Lens Cove, a lot of us people go to Lens Cove to watch the fireworks. And thank you, Anthony. It was a great job. Everybody enjoyed it. And I also want to give a shout out to our Chief Shane Farrell, who was there. He came in on his own time to let the people out of the park so that they didn't get jammed up in the traffic. So Shane, thank you very much. Also, congratulations to Dwayne Jackson. On June 22nd, he was inducted into the 2022 New York State Veterans Hall of Fame. We had the Senator Harcum asked to use the Village Hall here, and we had a ceremony, so that was very nice. And, one thing I'm very sorry, and I apologize, there's a longtime Village resident, and also he worked on our highway department for many years, and everybody knew Rich Koneski. So what I'd like to do, he was also our garbage truck driver, so everybody knew Rich, and he's been retired for years, but, he's had health challenges over the years. So I'd like to just take a moment of silence for him right now. All right, thank you, everyone. And I have one question for you, Marcus. I've been getting a lot of complaints, and Sean, thank you for saying broadcast, because it reminded me. People are complaining, like, within the circle area and also behind the village. So there's a radius around Village Hall. I think what I understand is they upgraded the system, and now there's no service for a lot of people. It includes Verizon, it includes, I believe, T-Mobile. So it's just the service is very bad in this area.
So a cellular service or cable access service?
Cell.
Service.
So I don't know if any company would be willing to put some type of a booster in the area. Could be on top of the Village Hall, I don't know, just a thought. But whatever they did recently, it really hurt the service in this immediate area. So, not sure. Who do you go to first, Verizon, or not sure?
Is there an issue with AT&T too, or is it Verizon?
I think it's all the carriers. And, it's hard to tell here because we have our own in the building, so,
They only got 2 dogs too.
Oh.
The service is bad.
yeah, so we need to look at that.
There's another rental. Put it on the roof.
They look for a certain population,
Yeah. Okay, good, thank you. And that's all I have for tonight. Any comments from the floor? No?
Want to say anybody out there?
Anybody out there have a comment?
No hands raised.
All right.
Maybe Eileen fell asleep.
I know, I'm waiting for the hand to go.
Yeah, that's what it was. It's too early for her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She'll
Wow,
turn back in at
okay.
9.
Okay, we don't have anything for executive session this evening. So if there's nobody has any comments, I am going to make a motion to close the meeting. Can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thanks for coming, everyone, and have a great Buchanan Day.
Recording stopped.